Mustard, Mrs. Peacock, Professor Plum, Miss Scarlet, Mr. Green, Mrs. White. Oh dear, I may need a notepad for this one. Maybe it will come in handy. Alright. Right. I can do this. Okay. Now then. Waddington's Games Limited. Mr. Body was found in the study. Was Miss Scarlet the key? She was seen with the rope. Would she have used it? Select game level. Amateur, Gumshoe, Sleuth, PI, Detective. Let's start in the middle, see if we can figure out. Am I playing against the computer or am I playing against me? Let's figure this out here. Let's go full 6. That'd be Miss Scarlet. Human. Got Mustard. Computer. Miss White. Computer. Mr. Green. Computer. Miss Peacock. Computer. Professor Plum. Computer. Alright. Okay, so it was not Mrs. Peacock. Let's just write this out this way, okay. Peacock, Plum, Mustard, Scarlet, White. Green. Can't remember all of the tools and clues. Let's just go with this. Write them out as I see them. Alright. But it was not Miss Peacock. Well, it's quite the board. Roll. Oh, geez, that's a freaky hand. Oh, now you're just cheating, computer. That's what's happening. I can tell. You can't fool me. The rope was not in the dining room. That doesn't tell me a ton. That's why it suggests Professor Plum did it with the knife in the dining room. Professor Plum was not in the dining room. Okay, so the suggestion has to be the room you were in. Suggest Mr. Green with the knife in the dining room. Mr. Green did not have the knife. I still haven't done anything. Just straight up rolling sixes, huh, Colonel Mustard? I'm aware the pipe was not in the lounge because I have the pipe and the revolver. Hello, Kim Smitherman. Good to see you again. Professor Plum did not have the knife. Everybody making suggestions all the time. The revolver was in the dining room. But what does that mean? Because I have the revolver, so it wasn't the revolver. Wait a minute, let me check something here. The rope was in the conservatory. Okay, so by knowing that the revolver was in the dining room, I know, and knowing the revolver wasn't used to commit the crime, I know the crime didn't happen in the dining room. That's how this works. Okay. The rope was in the conservatory. Mrs. White was not in the lounge. I still can't go anywhere. This is frustrating. Mrs. Peacock was in the conservatory, so we know it didn't happen in the conservatory. Okay. The air hung damp and heavy from the lush foliage of the conservatory. Mrs. Peacock fidgeted nervously. Oh. So I know it wasn't the rope. Oh, I am certain it could not have been the rope. I have proof! What was that, Mr. Green? Miss Scarlet was in the study. Okay, so my cards, I have Miss Peacock, the revolver, and the lead pipe. So I know that it wasn't any of those. So what I can do is I can make, and I know Miss Peacock was in the conservatory. So let's figure out who was in the ballroom. So I make a suggestion. In the ballroom, say it was Mrs. Peacock with a wrench. Mrs. Peacock had the rope. Okay. Professor Plum did not have a weapon. Let's find out. I gotta figure out how this thing's working because it's freaking me out a little bit. Taking notes, I'm taking notes. Mrs. White with the revolver in the lounge. Mrs. White did not have the revolver. It's getting a little more complicated here. Scarlet's turn. Okay, I know it didn't happen in the conservatory, so I gotta get somewhere else. Perfect. Colonel Mustard with the poop stick. Entirely possible. Mrs. Peacock didn't do it, I know that. Mrs. White did not have the pipe. It seems like Mrs. White may have been in the lounge. Yeah, the hand is a little weird. I don't like it. I'm not sure what exactly they were going for, but oof. Did Mr. Green have the wrench in the dining room? Mr. Green was in the dining room. Mrs. Peacock suggests Colonel Mustard in the ballroom with the wrench. Colonel Mustard was not in the ballroom. Interrogation. Mr. Green, revolver, dining room. The dishes were set in tidy rows across the dining room table. Mr. Green waited with anticipation. He reached for the revolver. Wait, I am certain it could not have been the revolver. I have proof. Okay. So we know it wasn't the rope and it wasn't the revolver. Let's check the billiard room. Let's say it was Colonel Mustard with the wrench in the billiard room. Colonel Mustard was in the hall. Can't quite make an accusation yet. The candlestick was in the billiard room. Secret passage. Okay, the candlestick wasn't in the conservatory, and Mrs. White wasn't in the conservatory. We know that, because Miss Peacock... Okay, no one had the candlestick, which means no one was in the billiard room. Which means it wasn't the candlestick, and it wasn't in the billiard room. So, let's get to the library. We're going to suggest that Miss White was in the library with the wrench. Mrs. White was in the ballroom. Yes, we know she wasn't in the library, but we don't know where the knife was. And it was either the wrench or the knife. Mustard was in the hall, and Colonel Mustard did not have the wrench. Mrs. White was in the ballroom. There was no weapon in the lounge. So we know it wasn't in the lounge. So it was the ballroom, the study, or the hall. Alright, let's try and get to the hall. It's pretty far away. Can't get there now. Okay. Hello, Caroline. The wrench was in the ballroom with Mrs. White. Suspicious. Ballroom was filled with the echoes of parties long since dead. Mrs. White quietly tidied up the ballroom. She deftly hefted the wrench. No one can prove otherwise. Okay, but now we know a little bit more about how this works. So we can try again here. We've lost because, yes, it was Miss White with the wrench in the ballroom. Okay, round 2. What a mess. How did you know? I seem to have cooked my own goose. Okay. Yay, game over. We want to win one here. Come on. Okay, this is interesting at least. Let's try knocking it down to 3. See what we can do. Human order. Oh, that is very interesting, Johan. Okay. So what we know is it was not Professor Plum, Mrs. White, the revolver, the rope, the hall, or the library. That's what we know to start. See what we can eliminate. Nothing. Fewer players means fewer clues, looks I would guess here, so because there'll be a lot fewer suggestions and a lot less moving around. Okay. The knife was not in the dining room. Okay. Start with Colonel Mustard with the knife in the lounge. The knife was not in the lounge. Mr. Green did not have the pipe. Okay. Mr. Green with the revolver in the conservatory, perhaps? The revolver was not in the conservatory. So I just keep doing this. I can keep making suggestions until I narrow things down a little bit. Okay. So I know it wasn't Professor Plum or Miss White. So I think Miss Peacock with the lead pipe in the lounge. Mrs. Peacock was not in the lounge. Miss Scarlet did not have a weapon. So Miss Scarlet did not do it. The wrench was in the ballroom. Dun dun dun. Make a dining room suggestion then. Let's go with Mrs. White with the knife. Mrs. White was not in the dining room. Dang it. Just dump him right back in the dining room. The knife was in the study. Oh, thank you, G-Man. So I need to get to the study. Okay, so we'll try the lounge. Wasn't the wrench or the knife, so we'll try the pipe with me. I suggest I did it. Ha! What do you say to that? The pipe was in the billiard room. The knife was in the study. Let's see if that tells us where Miss Peacock was. She was not in the dining room. Okay. Was Miss White in the conservatory with, say, the revolver? The revolver was in the library. Good to know. Where was Mr. Green? He did not have the rope. Well, that's good to know. Really? Come on. Work with me here. The pipe was in the billiard room, sir. You're not paying attention. Mrs. White was not in the lounge. Okay. Gotta figure this out. 4. Want to know what the ballroom? I know the wrench was in the ballroom. So let's try this. Let's try suggesting Mrs. White in the ballroom with a wrench. Okay, fine. Yeah, I think 6 players was the way to go, just to move things along, even if it was harder, because the computer reaches that accusation state pretty fast. The candlestick was in the conservatory. Mr. Green was in the conservatory. So I know that Mr. Green and the candlestick were in the conservatory, and both are technically unaccounted for. So what I can do is I can do an interrogation. Mr. Green, candlestick, conservatory. Let's see if I can get proof. The air hung damp and heavy from the lush foliage of the conservatory. Mr. Green waited with anticipation. He found the candlestick. That's an interesting possible scenario. And no one can prove me wrong. So, I had the revolver and the rope. Plum, scarlet, white. Let me double check, make sure I didn't ruin anything. Yeah. So if no one can prove me wrong, then I can accuse Mr. Green with the candlestick in the conservatorium. Mr. Green waited with anticipation. He found the candlestick. He was tired of being messed with. And... Hey, what's this? I got friends in high places, buddy! Well, I won. I figured it out. I cracked the case. Or you play Home Alone Super Nintendo. Home Alone is actually coming up pretty quick here. Is that it? I win the game. Okay, we played Clue. Game number 144 for the Super Nintendo. Clue. Okay, I gotta move it off the list here. And onto the finished. Okay. Oh, great. Now we're back up to 66 in all these piles. It's 1 in the morning. Do I have time to start the next one? Did I already load up the next one? Yes, I did. Okay. But I gotta get my, Okay. Gotta go get the cover art for it. Uh-oh, no cover art. That's frustrating. Okay, sec here. Let's see if this works like that. I think it does. Okay. Oh, that's not the picture I want. This is a game called Incantation. I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea what it is. So let's find out. Hey, knock that off. Okay, do that. What is going on? Am I getting warped around and stuff? Okay. Weird. Oh, I need 3 of those to pass? Weird. Okay. Ah, well, this is a strange one. Oh. Okay, interesting. Do I jump on those or do I avoid those? Okay. I avoid those. Oh wow, that's a pretty good scream there. Okay. We're working on this. Oh my. Okay, can't do anything with this. So I hit those, it like warps me to same spot every time? Okay, yeah, it does. Oh, it's like a homing shot. Weird, but like interesting. It's getting distracted by the little whirlwind things because I can hit them, but I can't destroy them, so it doesn't help. I can't jump. Can I jump that far? Yeah, this doesn't seem particularly strong, but it is a homing shot, which is usually a pretty safe bet. I'm wondering what the efficacy of that is. Can I run? No. I can look. Okay, let's see if I can make this jump one more time. I have guys. Oh, I love that guy. And there's that third thing I need. Okay. Oh, fascinating. Okay. I can't quite tell where I'm supposed to go, which is its own problem. If I hold it, okay, if I hold R, I can look down. Can't look very far. Doesn't matter, but still. The idea is there. Okay, let's see what's over here. Because there is stuff on the ground on the other side of this. No fall damage. Okay, yeah, so I have to find those 3 things of wheat, and then I fight the boss. Oh, he's fast this time. Okay, fine. I can't avoid it because the homing shot is going after him instead. That's frustrating. That sucked. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a different weapon because I can't avoid... Okay, I have to do the whole thing again? Oh, that sucks. But I can shoot while running away, which is, you know, helpful in its own right. This is a game called Incantation for the Super Nintendo. Okay, so the homing shot is also hitting those crystal balls from afar, which causes me to warp kind of back to the beginning. Yeah, this is too weak. This isn't working. This is a little more manageable. Okay, so I think I can... Little copies of me. Interesting. Okay. Try to figure out some of these different weapons. Okay, now I gotta remember where the second one was. The second one was up there. Oh, okay, so top right looks like is my current weapon or something similar to that. But it looks like it mixes and matches items you receive like Gunstar Heroes kind of does. So there must be a bunch of different possible weapon-like combinations. Whoa, that jump was a little weird. Okay, not being able to tell how far I am from anything is a problem. Okay, I'm just back here. I can't get all the way back. Let's figure this out. We can do it. We can do it. I know we can do it. Oh, thank you. I saw Dylan Howard sent some stuff. A heart, me, and a rose. Can't get past without the things. Okay, pause, can't do anything. I can run, okay. That's a game changer for sure. Is this the Three Wizard Arcade game? No, this is not Magician Lord. The Great Magician Lord. Okay, running is a game changer, turns out. Come on. Is this game music or your personal? This is all the in-game music. What is this game? This game is called Incantation. I don't know anything about it other than it exists. Okay, where does that warp us? Oh, dang it. It's a weirdly adorable game here. Okay, let's throw some bombs at people. Oh, come on. Those have got to be worth some sort of damage. Whoa. I really just head right on that second thing because it's coming down to the same place every time. What system is this on? This is all Super Nintendo all the time. Is it necessary to get all the coins or just your game style? I'm just kind of doing it. I don't have a problem. Yeah, I don't know much about the game. It popped up on the wheel, so here we are. Andy Lightfoot 2, basically. Okay, interesting. Thank you for pointing that out, Teddy. I actually don't know what getting the coins does, but it's kind of fun, and it says bonus at the top, so I kind of want to do it. It's just the way it is. Okay, those crystal balls are going to be a problem if I ever come across ones I don't want to hit. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Oh, thank you, Ablaz 666. Okay, maybe I want to avoid the crystal balls here. Okay, big boom. Okay, there's one of the wheat things I gotta get. Please tell me the name of the game, I can't tell. Okay, the game is called Incantation. Or the Super Nintendo. Okay, let's check this crystal ball, see where it goes. Little Kid Icarus looking harp there. Okay. And it looks like I need to get those three of the little sheaves of wheat to get through the gate at the end that leads to the boss. Some games won't let you advance with all the coins. I don't know what the rules are on this, but I can advance just fine. There was an arrow pointing down, but I think that looked like a trick. Oh no, and it worked. Now there's an arrow pointing up. Well, that's rude. Yeah, I thought that was true. Okay. Hold R to gaze down. Okay, so here's the guy. Can I sneak past him? No. I need all three things to get past him and fight the boss. Yeah. Will you play Sega Genesis games? I don't see why not, but it'll be part of the once a month non-Super Nintendo game thing, which so far has just been GameCube, which is fun. But it could easily be something else. There's some Macintosh games from way back when that I want to play that I think you guys might get a kick out of. Aero the Acrobat 1. Is Aero the Acrobat 1 only on Genesis? Because I've seen 2 in my list. The level's actually rather small, which is interesting. Okay, so that warps me there. The big thing about the level is figuring out where the little warps go. How about you? Where do you go? You go a little closer to the end, it looks like. Okay, now let's check the third crystal ball, see where that goes. Ooh, that could have been awkward. Hey, a cup. And it runneth over. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Okay, that's getting a little aggravating. At least there's no timer that I can see. Okay, where do you go? Ooh! I'll take it. But, okay, now I kind of have the level mapped out in my head. Okay, but I need to go back to that third room because I'm thinking that's where the last little collectible is. And also, I want more coins. How is your mic this good? I can hear your controller. My Super Nintendo controller just seems to be super loud. If I hold it down here, like under the desk, I do a little better in terms of noise, but it's just super loud. Okay, that one didn't take me to the third thing of wheat, which is frustrating. So let's check up here then. There's that guy. Where are you taking me? Right back at the beginning. Dang it. Nothing beneath me, so that's not a good place to go. Okay, let's check up here then. My wife got me this mic, and then I got the pop filter off of Mercari years ago. Okay, there's that guy, nothing. Okay, how about down here? Anything? The guy. Dang it. Okay, that didn't work. There you are. Okay, now how do I get there? Where the heck am I? Can't see any ground beneath me. Okay. It's up. I gotta get up and right to get to the last little collectible. Well, that was rude of you. Can't destroy it with this. Okay, fine. That could have been bad. Okay. Energy's a little low, but we've gotten a bunch of extra guys doing this, so that'll help too. Okay, same thing. Stalagmites fall in the same space every time. Whoever their guy is due to boss encounters, this may have been his first rodeo. There is not a lot to this so far, but I'm only a few bosses in, so who knows. It could become super difficult very quickly. It's definitely taking a while to do the damage I need to do. Oh, never mind, there he goes. Okay, so looks like 100 coins at the end gets me an extra guy. Okay, can't do anything really here. Okay. Maybe I can do like a stomp? Nope. Okay, it does break eventually. Is that a bouncy chest? Yep. Okay. Thank you. Is it? This is Incantation. Is it on PC? I have no idea. It's not even a Metroid. It's more of a... I'm trying to think of a good, like, comparison here. Because it's like, it's a super simplified... Okay, never mind. It's a super simplified platformer so far. The bosses have all been relatively harmless. The weapons are simple, the enemies are big and dumb. Like, the art is really cool. Okay, there's bags in the water, so I assume I can go in the water. I can go in the water. Oh, that sound's gonna get old real fast. Okay. Oh, I have an air meter. That would I need to pay attention to that. Those are spikes. These are important things to know. Can I hit this down, like with my staff? Yeah, the art and animation are all like really solid so far. What hit me? Little wormy guy. Let's go all the way back here and then should be able to jump. That tree looks pretty great though. Okay, there's the second one. Should be only one more. I should be able to land on this branch, but I can't. It's freaking me out. But I do like the little Jawa sound these bugs make when you get them. Okay, holding. Oh, I can hold up to sort of swim. Okay. Yeah, you made that clear, jerk. Dang it. Okay. Whatever I need must be up there. How do I... Oh, okay. Over here. What is hitting me? Don't know what it is that's getting me. Okay, let's check the final. Let's check the boss at least. What the hell? It's like he's shooting, the frog shooting teeth at me seems extra weird. Am I damaging him? I don't know. There's no meter. Okay, we got the frog. That was a weird one. Can I climb these? No. Okay. fine. Okay, so we got wheat up there. Whoa. A lot of blind jumps in this game. It's weird. Why is it shaped like a door? Oh. The worms. That's what it is. That's what's getting me. How do I... Can't do anything about them, though. Can't hit them. I don't have a weapon that'll hit them. Okay. So, oh, yeesh. Just noticed that guy. What's your favorite Super Nintendo game or top 3? Favorite probably like Final Fantasy IV. Chrono Trigger maybe. You know, Link to the Past, Super Metroid. I really liked Umihara Kawase, which I played as part of this weird thing I'm doing. That was a ton of fun. Another frog. Same thing, just faster. Same thing. Not sure how I feel about this. Yeah, that's what this reminds me of so far the most. The Home Improvement video game. That's not like, I'm not knocking this game. This game has great art and stuff. It's just the nature of what you're doing is very similar to that. And the way your weapons work and the way the boss fights seem to be working is somewhat similar to that as well. You don't have like, I mean, I do have weapon variety, or at least I have in previous levels, but so far I've been stuck with this fireball for the last like 4 levels. That's kind of the problem so far. Can I destroy those? Okay, I gotta watch out for the wormy guys. Oh wait, it's on the other side. I gotta get around it. There's a pole in the way. Okay, that's one. Now we gotta go up and see what's up. It's 2. How am I supposed to get over there? Okay. No idea. There's no, like, flying power that I missed, I don't think. Yeah, I got nothing. Okay, so let's stick to the bottom for now. Just take the hits. Ugh. It's like the boss fight isn't hard, but they definitely made it tedious, so there is that. I wish there was a visual indicator that I'm actually doing damage, because I can't be sure. Oh yeah, the animation is great. The design work is fantastic. He has so much animation when he runs and stops and everything. It's great. It's just not a very complex game, let's put it that way. You do the one thing, and you do it pretty well. And that's not bad. I'm back here now. Okay, nothing down, nothing up. Can't do anything about that. Whoa! That guy got spat out real fast. Okay, rocks are a one-shot. That's super good to know. That changes the calculus quite a bit. You watched the Summer Game Fest. I watched huge chunks of it. Okay, suddenly going from relatively indestructible to one-shotted everywhere. This is a change of pace. I'm gonna have to adapt to this. I gotta take a check. I gotta take a second here to make sure that the rocks are gonna hop up and wreck me. Oh dear. And by the time I land, another one's coming down, so. Whoa, okay. I need better weapons. I need something. Okay, can't do this. Why won't... What's different about this one? Oh. Immediate respawn. A problem. Okay. Take him up. In every other level I could destroy these and it would warp me. Why not this one? Let's figure this out. Gotta be careful, because if I let go of R before I let go of down, bad things happen. Thank you, Rob. Back at the beginning. Oh, it's all the way over there. Dang it. That's frustrating. Okay. Do I have to die and try again? Okay, moving. Oi. Yeah, I thought you'd be back. Jerk. Okay, now I have the three things. Can I blow this up now? Okay, I can. Like I can only dodge a few shots before he blows up the bridge itself. Is that what's going on? Come on. That was frustrating. Okay. Just not high enough. One-shot rocks are frustrating. Ugh. Gotta take my time. Hmm. My sound has gone haywire. 1 second here, finishing up. So let's find a good path for this guy here. Dang it. Ah. Dang it. Come on. Yeesh. Screw that level. Good lord. Okay, how high does the city go? Random crevasse in the middle of the city. Oh, it's slippery, I see. The sun is shining, but the ice is slippery. Goodness gracious. Okay, I gotta get up there now. That's 3. Ugh, your respawn windows get shorter and shorter. Again with this guy, only now he's got more vertical space to work with. Well, at least I can stand on that thing now, that's something. Huh. That was much faster. Oh, thank you, the Mike B. You do not have to hold down for any length of time to fall through a floor, which, you know, some ways is nice, but because I'm using the R button to look down, is causing a problem. Well, this sucks. Okay, can I drop down through that? No, I can't. Okay, and the little demon guys bind my magic, which is actually really neat, but I don't need it right now. Okay. Same thing? Oh, he's throwing him faster now. Why so much faster this time? Chaos Warrior, get ready. I am not ready. Okay, I got an idea. because I can kind of stand in front of him. That's not how I wanted to start it. I can't stomp on those. Okay, so let's walk him all the way over here. Dang it. The worm's way over here. All the way over here. Fire. Okay. All the way over here. Worms never stop, but there's only 2 on screen at a time. And he drops them in his first phase, but he has no power over them in his second phase. And he can't touch me, which is a weird choice, but okay. Thank you for defeating the evil wizard. We will always be grateful to you and hope that you will stop by and visit us again. Okay, that was Incantation. Thank you for joining me to play Incantation tonight. It looks like I finished. Okay. Hey, 2 games in one night, not bad. Game number 145 was Incantation. Let's move it off the list here. And into the completed tab on my Excel sheet. What's the next one? Let's see. Looks like the next one is a game called Home Alone under my Platformer 2 category. Yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow night. We will play Home Alone. It's going to be fun, I'm sure of it. But thank you very much for stopping by. Oh, I have to hit reset. I can't, there's no, like, it doesn't go, this title, the end screen doesn't go away. I just have to reset the game, start over. Anyway, to everybody who stopped by and said hello, thank you so much. And to everybody who stopped by and just watched for a little bit, thank you too. I hope you had a good time. Now I got to turn off my little bar there, turn off my microphone, and say goodnight.